Hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to today's video. I wasn't going to film this video, but then I thought, do you know what? You guys really enjoy a tack haul. I am going tack shopping today and I also need to go get horse feed. I've also got a few bits here to show you. Now this bit is probably not as interesting to you guys because I am doing a Trespass haul, which is probably not the first place to go for riding wear. But they had a really good January sale on and I literally got all these items for £45 and I'm like kind of over the fact of buying really expensive horseware for myself. I feel like, well, I don't even know, but I feel like it's an age thing and I've just got to the point where I'm like, I don't really need to spend loads of money on myself when I can pick up bits like this for cheaper. And I can put more money into the horses. So yeah, I needed a few more bits. First of all, I'm actually going to show you one of the bits I'm wearing. It is really, sorry, Rusty is just massively involved today apparently. But the first one I've got is this. It's just a fleece. It's like a 3/4 zip, obviously long sleeve. I'm not going to get completely undressed because Rusty going out. Come over here. Come on. He's just staring at me like, you what? I can't have you there. I'm doing something. So yeah, it's just this fleece. It's black. Obviously got the, it's like pinky red detailing. And it's actually really thin. I don't know if you can see that. It's really thin, but it's really warm. I say that while I've got another jacket on top. My house is freezing right now. I'm not sure why. So yeah, I just picked this up. This was literally like £10 or less. I can't remember. But I just wanted some more like mid-layer things because I haven't got actually that many. So I picked that up and then I also picked up the same one because as I said, these were so cheap in this blue colour. Again, obviously from Trespass, I can show you it a bit better. Now it's not the one I'm wearing. It's got the Trespass on the back and something on there. But yeah, again, it's literally just exactly the same. I'll see if it hasn't got the price in. I picked these up both in a size small and they fit perfectly. But yeah, that is that. That again would have been like less than £10. I'm trying just to rush through these bits quickly. I just thought I'd show you because if you're looking for cheap kind of riding wear, I mean, I'm not going to go and buy like trousers to ride in from Trespass, but especially for like your top half, and they do some really good coats. They obviously do a lot of skiing stuff. There's actually some really nice coats on there, and yeah, just like general warm weather bits. So I then picked up this. Now it's kind of like a base layer, but it's like almost like a knitted material. Again, it's really thin, but it's thermal. I haven't actually worn it yet, but it's thermal and it's, where has the tag gone from this one? It doesn't have a tag on it apparently, but I actually think it is going to be really warm because as thin as it is and like it's, yeah, it just feels like it's going to be really warm. Do you know, like under something? I feel like it's going to like trap the heat in. So that was that. That was, I think, about £7. Got this one in an extra small because it was a unisex one. So yeah, I just needed some more thermal things because obviously if you live in the UK, it is freezing at the moment. So I picked that up, and then these aren't really for this time of year, but I picked up 2 t-shirts. They're not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but I have some of the Under Armour like tech tops, and I know they're not riding wear, but they're really breathable in summer and keep you really cool. And these are literally like the same sort of material, so I don't know if you can see like through it. Can you see like through it? Can you see me? It's like almost a bit meshy, but it keeps you really cool. So I got this one. I think this was literally like £6 or something. It's just navy with like the light blue stitch detailing, but it is It's quick dry material. I got this in an extra small because I like my t-shirts, if I'm riding in them, to be quite fitted, so that I can tuck them in and stuff, so it just looks a bit smarter. But yeah, I've kind of gone off polo shirts, like I'm just not loving them, so I thought some basic t-shirts would be really nice. And like I said, these were really cheap. I got 15% off on top of what was already in the sale. And then the last thing I picked up is this one. I actually really like the colour of this one. It's like a lilac-y purple. It's really bright and summery. This is literally like the exact same material as my Under Armour ones. It's slightly less meshy, but it is again really thin, really breathable. This one's called the Duo Skin Top, in lilac marl, because as you can see it's like a marl material, and this was again like £6 or £7. But yeah, I got it all for £45. I just thought, you know what, riding clothes from actual riding brands are so expensive, so I'm gonna give it a go. And yeah, again, got that in an extra small, so it's nice and tight. And yeah, excited to wear all these bits. Obviously gonna be summer by the time I wear them tops, but I thought, while they're so cheap, I'll get them in, because always need stuff like that. But anyway, sorry, that's probably the slightly less interesting bit for you guys. But now I will see you when I am at the tack shop. And I'm not gonna mic up and take my full-on camera in there, because I am not at that level yet. It's still quite embarrassing for me vlogging in public, but I will take my phone in and take a few clips for you. So yeah, I will see you when I'm at the tack shop. Right, so I am now at the tack shop. I actually forgot, I nearly forgot it, but I have got a £50 R&R voucher, which is nice. R&R is where I am, behind me. I don't get my horse food from here, because I'm not gonna lie, it's quite expensive. So we will go to Mole Feeds, Mole Valley, I can't remember what it's called, but that one afterwards. I've also got a bit of cash, but I have a feeling I'm going to spend a little bit more than how much I've got in cash here, so I'll take it in case. I'm going to put that all in my pocket, but I'm mainly going in for maybe a rug for Dexter. He's currently in hand-me-downs, and they're a bit big for him, so I kind of want to find a rug for him and maybe a bridle. But we're going to have a look, see what there is. Mainly spend that voucher, that's what I've come. So yeah, let's go into R&R.
Seems like you've been busy since you went away. I'm just flipping through your pictures, I can tell you look more than okay.
Right, I've been in the tack shop. I've got my car key. I've got it. Been in the tack shop. I did get everything I need. Well, I didn't actually spend more money than I thought I would, because it was actually a bit cheaper than I thought it would be. But bought more than I needed, kind of, not really. So yeah, I'll show you all that when I get back to the yard. But now we are going to Mole for the horse feed. It's literally 5 minutes down the road, so we're going to go there and grab horse feed, and then we will get back to it. Okay, they didn't actually have everything I needed, which is great, but there is literally another feed shop right over there. I do have to drive around to it, but it is literally not even a minute down the road, so I'm going to try that one. I always feel a bit rude, because the feed shop I'm going to now, they load your car up for you. I feel a bit rude, like already having horse feed in the car. Like, obviously it's fine, but I just feel a bit rude about it. I'm going to put the seatbelt on and we'll go and do that, and then we will finally get to the yard, hopefully. Right, so we are now back from the tack shop and the feed shop, well, my multiple feed shops. I thought I'd do a quick haul of what I got while I'm in the car, because it is freezing outside and I don't really want to stand around. So yeah, I picked up a few bits more than I needed to, but it actually worked out quite cheap. Maybe it didn't actually, I forgot that I had a £50 voucher. It was about £160 altogether. I paid 103 or 110, something like that, on my card, and then took £50 off, so it was actually 160 altogether. I forgot that I'd put that £50 voucher on. But anyway, what I have got. So first things first, I obviously said that I needed a bridle, and I have got this bridle in cob size, but it is too big for Portia and Pixie. They've got tiny heads, so I picked up the exact same bridle because I obviously knew I needed a size down in pony, which sounds tiny, but honestly the cob one is, like the noseband part especially, is just way too big on them. I'm not sure about the brow band. The brow band might be too small. I might have to swap the cob one onto it. But yeah, so I grabbed this. It's the Whittaker Ready to Ride one. It comes really soft, that's why I really like this one. For a cheaper bridle, because I don't really want to spend loads of money on a bridle, especially for Portia because she's being sold, but she did need a new one. It was £70, and it's just the Mexican grackle bridle in black, in obviously the pony size. But yeah, the only thing that might be a bit small is the cheek piece that connects to the bit. Is that the right part of the bridle? I don't know, I'm being rubbish right now. So because of that, I did pick up a hole punch. Now, I've needed a hole punch for ages, but I've been putting it off because I know I've got one somewhere. But obviously we moved house in 2023 with the horses, and then we moved again in 2024, and we moved back in between that time as well. So I've just not been able to find it, and for the sake of £10 I just picked up another one. Yeah, it's literally just a leather hole punch. Nothing particularly interesting, but I definitely need one because I've got another bridle that I've needed to put an extra hole in for ages and just haven't done it. So I finally got that. That is very handy, but probably more on the boring side. And then I also grabbed some reins. I wasn't going to grab reins because I thought I might have some, but I just thought, you know what, I'm going to buy a new bridle, new reins, new start. These were just some cheap. They were £22, and they're quite short because, again, Pixie and Portia have quite short necks. So yeah, they're just the black Shire's Garrett Hire grip reins, and they are 48-inch ones. And yeah, so that is them. I think I said they were £22, and yeah, just some reins to pop on that bridle, so I don't have to go searching for some reins that have probably already had it. And then to go along with that as well, I completely forgot to pick these up in R&R, but I had a sudden thought while I was in the car that I needed some rein stops for them because Portia generally goes in a martingale and she hasn't had it on for a while because I haven't had any rein stops. But I want to put it back on her, so got some black rein stops just to put on them reins as well. They were literally like £1.25 from one of the feed shops. And then I just grabbed, I'm not sure where the other one is it here? Yes it is, 2 salt licks for the stables. My stables are very open, and we've only got 4, so I'm going to just pop this in the middle of both of them and they can have them. I can't remember how much exactly these were, but they would have been like a £5. So they're just the small salt licks to pop in the stables. And then last thing I bought, which again was something that I needed, is a rug for Dexter. I was actually quite impressed. So this is the rug. It's just black with orange piping, as you can see. It is the Shire's Typhoon 200-gram turnout rug, and in 5'9", because I've had him in a 6'3", and that's way too big. So I tried him in a 6 foot and it's still a bit big. So hoping 5'9" will be the one. It's 200 grams, so I don't need to double rug him anymore because he's currently double rugged. And yeah, so that is for Dexter. We're going to go and pop that on him in a minute. Oh, Rusty, have you decided to come and say hi? You were sat behind me really nicely. Yes, we're going to get out in a minute. So I'm going to go and pop that on him in a second. And that was only £52, which I thought was really good for a medium weight turnout rug. Because I was looking around and they were all like 80 quid. And I haven't really got that money to spend on a rug at the moment, especially when I needed the bridle as well. But anyway, I got that for 50 quid, thought that was a bit of a bargain. So let's go and pop that on him in a minute. I've also got the horse feed, which I don't know if you guys will be interested in. But yeah, I'll show you that in a second. You are being very naughty. Good thing we are not going anywhere. We're literally sat next to the stables, ready to unload. He's literally just stood on the whole like console bit of the car. This is why Mummy always has random things pop up on our screen, because you stand on things. Yes. Anyway, let's get out the car. Dexter, got a new for you. Got a new rug. Oh, don't be unfriendly. Oh, it's just there on the floor. I'm going to whip the ones he's got on off and try this one on. To be fair, I think that could still pass off as being a bit big on him, but it's 10 times better than what he had on, isn't it? You a good boy? Right, okay, I didn't finish filming this earlier because the camera battery died, which is always helpful, but I did have another one, so I have now swapped it and we are back home. I tried Portia's bridle on, and as suspected, the brow band was the only thing that didn't really fit, but I had a look at my other Whittaker bridle and the rats have chewed through it, so I can take the brow band off that because that one is a size bigger and use that, but that's a pain. But anyway, I have waited till I've come home because I knew it was about time that I had one of these boxes delivered. Now, if you don't know, this is one of the subscription boxes from Forelock and Fringe. Now, I thought I had actually cancelled this month, just because I know with re-signing up to BE and stuff, I'm going to need a bit of money in my bank, and these are £50 a month, so I tend to kind of skip and choose them as I feel. But yeah, I didn't really intend on having one this month, but I saw that it had renewed, so we have ended up with one, which is fine. So yeah, I have got, as usual, you get like a pole work exercise leaflet thing, and then one of the Forelock and Fringe things, and then in here, what have we got? Ooh, we have got something different actually. They don't usually send too much stuff out for the horses. I think I've had a head collar before and that was it. But we've got some brushing boots. Now, I haven't actually ever had these particular ones. They're HY ones, or high, however you say it. In size full, because I think that's what I've put on my thing, and they are in this blue colour, which I feel like blue is quite inoffensive. I saw some like pinks and purples and stuff, and I probably wouldn't have worn them if it was pink or purple. Not that I don't like the colour, I just think for brushing boots, I don't know. So yeah, I've got these blue ones. They've got like a, you see that? It's like a cross pattern on the like hard bit. But yeah, these are size large, the HY High Sport Active brushing boots, and well, it actually says they are green, but they are definitely not green unless I am colourblind. Well, they're definitely not green, but anyway, there you go, that is them. And then, oh, I like this, we have got a new bobble hat. Now, I love a bobble hat because I go through so many, like just leaving them at the yard or leaving them elsewhere or anything. So this is a Sabot one, Sabot, and it's got like a nice lining around the outside of it. But yeah, it's quite a nice one, isn't it, to wear to the horses? Maybe I'll save it as a nice one. It's the wrong colour for horses, really, isn't it? But yeah, always love a bobble hat. That is very handy because, yeah, as I say, always need one of them, and very handy. And then next thing we have got is the EQ Wax Natural Warming No Rinse Wash. It says super concentrated. It's just this little, you see that? This is like old YouTube, isn't it, doing this? Don't know if it's focusing or not, but there you go. So yeah, is it a, yeah, it's a no rinse one, so, oh, it's got a cap on it, I can't smell it, but it's a no rinse one, so obviously like after you've ridden and stuff, it would be quite a handy little thing to use. It is quite a small bottle. It contains ginger, cinnamon, clove and orange. It's quite an interesting scent for a horse. And it's antifungal and antimicrobial. But yeah, that is that. Just a handy little thing. I'm sure that will get used in a couple of rides' time. And then they always send a bit of something for the rider. So some dark chocolate, orange, Elizabeth Shaw little cookie kind of things. I'm not really a fan of stuff like this. I don't like dark chocolate for a start. And I'm funny about what chocolates are like. So my dad will love them, so I'm going to save them for him and take them over for him tomorrow. And then a bit of something for the ponies. They've sent a licket out. Now, I don't think that many of mine actually like lickets. I feel like I'm just slating everything in this box. I'm not. But I don't think many of mine actually like lickets. I feel like I've tried them on lickets before, like a while ago, and none of them were that interested. But I've got enough horses now that I can see who does enjoy one, and I'm sure they will enjoy that. And then the last thing we've got is this Black Heart Equestrian. Looks like a belt. Let's have a look. Let's get it out the packet. Yeah, it is a belt. That is huge. That seems really long. Oh, you can tighten it, never mind. It'll be fine. It is quite big, but it's just got this little snaffle on it, which I think is actually really cute. Let's see how much we can tighten this. Make it actually fit would be nice. See anything? It's like doing up like a like horse rug straps. Still a bit loose, but I'm not actually using it as a belt right now. But that's quite nice. It's like a grey, and it's just got the little snaffle, and that does up for the belt like that, which is quite cool. So that is everything I got in the forelock and fringe box. I'm going to leave this video here. To be honest, I've spent enough money, and yeah, I haven't really got anything else to show you. But yeah, thank you for watching and coming along with me to Tack shop and stuff. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know any video suggestions or anything down below, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.